Hello and welcome to Next Tech Genius. Here we dive into the latest advancement in digital technology and programming techniques to help you stay ahead of the curve. Whether you're a beginner looking to start your programming journey or a seasoned professional seeking to expand your skills, this channel is for you. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification so you never miss a video. Let's get started.
Hello friends and welcome to this movie. In this movie, we are going to learn how to create a simple business card in Photoshop. So here I have my new document window opened, and I have set my width to 1098 in pixels, and then the height 648 height in pixel. So I'll leave every other thing. Make sure it's on landscape and click on create. So next, I'm going to fill up my background layer with black based on my design. So you can choose whatever color you want to use. So I'll go to edit, make sure the layer is selected, go to edit, fill, and I'm going to fill it with black. So click OK. So now I'm going to bring up a rectangle 2. So this rectangle 2 is going to be white. So you can come to fill, make sure white is selected, and stroke, I don't need a stroke. So white, and I don't need a stroke. So let's come and drop it right here. So here we have it. So next I will go to edit and then go to my transform part. So on the transform part, I'm going to select screw. So if I select screw, this is going to screw this. So I'll just click and hold at this point and then screw it and bend it to a level I want. So I'm just going to leave it at this point. Fine. Then commit your changes. Okay. Make sure the top layer is selected, and then I'll go to file and bring in a logo. So file, place embedded, and I'm going to bring in a PNG logo. So here I have the logo. So this is my company logo. Click and commit the changes. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the rectangle right now, and I'm going to drag it, drop it somewhere here. Okay, so I have it this way. So the color, I'm going to set the color. So click on the fill, then you have the little box here to select your, like a color picker, for you to pick up your color. So I'm going to pick up this color, something like this. Pick up this color and click OK, and make sure your stroke is set to none. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, hold Alt, then I'm going to duplicate this. So when I duplicate it, make sure it's selected. You can see it's selected, and then I'll go to edit and transform part. This time I'm going to rotate. So I'm going to rotate this, rotate it something like this. So, and I want to make sure it's sitting at the back of this, of the white layer. So I'm going to bring this right here, so right down here. So it's at the back right now, so you can see that. So I'm going to rotate it once more. So by going to edit and then rotate. So make sure it's properly aligned. So just like this. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select this layer on top, and then I'll go to FX, drop shadow. Then I'm going to apply a drop shadow. So here you can see, so I'll just leave it as it is and click OK. So it now looks like this is appearing under. So make sure it's properly aligned. So here I'm going to enter a text. So I'm going to enter something like information development company. So just like this. Then I'm going to increase the size, something like this. Then here I'm going to type owner of the business card. I'm going to type a name. So I'll make this to be white. Then I'm going to type let's say John, something like this. So now I can select the text, center it properly, and then increase the font size. So here we have it. So next I'm going to write John Doe. John Doe is the manager. So my text, I'm going to set my text color to black. So I'm going to say manager, something like this. So I'm going to increase the font a bit. So, and here we have it. So next I'm going to include the phone number, the website, and the website address, and the contact email of John Doe. So you can say the phone number is +234 567 8910, something like this. So I'm going to reduce the size a bit. Reduce the size, something like this. So we'll have 21. So next, so what I'm going to do, I'll just click on this and then make a copy of it, and equally make a copy of this. So and come here and then enter the website address. So www.aict.com, something like this. So I'll commit my changes. Now this is going to be the contact email. So you can say John at aict.com. Next, we are going to bring in some icons to make it look attractive. By default, Photoshop doesn't come with some icons, so you can always go to flaticon.com, then you enter a query based on the icon you want to get, then you click on search, and this is going to bring up icons relating to the query you entered. So if I want this icon, I can simply click on it. You can download directly here, or you can right click and save image as. So now I want to download another icon for website address. So right here I'm going to search website, just like this, and then I need something like this. So I'll right click and then save image as PNG. So the same thing as this. So save as PNG, click on save. Then the next icon will be email. So I need an icon for email, and then click on search. This is what I want. So email free icon. So right click and save image as this. Save. And now let's get back to Photoshop. So in here, I'll head over to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to place this. So if I move it this way, so I'm just going to resize this, resize it. So, and I'll drop this right here. So next I'm going to place for the website, so which is this. Then I will equally resize this. So make sure it is resized to your preferred size, something like this. And then I'm going to move it. It's going to be here. So I'm going to increase it a bit. Next, I'm going to bring in the next icon, which is for the email. So File, Place Embedded. I'm going to resize this. I'll click to commit the changes. So I'll move it down to this place. And here we go. So it's always recommended to rename your layers and give it a descriptive name, so you can keep track of each layers that you're working on. So just a quick one, we're going to create the back. So I'll go to File, New, and then still on the width and the height, I'm going to click Create. Then fill this with a black background layer. So I'll go to Edit, Fill. Okay. Now I will go to the rectangle tool. Before I go to the rectangle tool, I will bring in the company logo. So here we have it. I will now go to the rectangle tool and then sample a color from here, something like this. Click OK. Then I'm going to drop the rectangle tool right here. So here I'm going to write a text. Then the color is going to be white. So simply I'll write the same thing we have in the front, which is information development company, something like this. So I'm going to move it up a bit. So after that, I'm going to place in the contact address, the phone number, and the email. So what I'm going to do, I will go over to this place and then I will select this and then hold shift and select the number. So you can see the icon and the number is selected. So I'm going to drag it and move it. When I get to this next tab, I'll keep holding my mouse and then I'll drag it again, so without releasing my hand on the mouse, and then I'm going to release my hand on the mouse. And for any reason you are not seeing it, is because it is placed underneath. So I'll move this upward and here we have it. So I'm going to move it and somewhere here. So it's always recommended, before you bring in anything, make sure that the top layer is currently selected, so that when you're placing anything on the canvas or on your document, it's going to be at the top. So if I go back with this layer selected, go back to the front and then select the icon, hold down shift and then select the website address. So now I'm going to hold and move this again, move without releasing my hand from the mouse, and then drop it right here. So you can see they are placed at the top. So now I'm going to position it properly, something like this. So next I will go back to the front and then select the icon again, hold down my shift button, then select the email. Now I'm going to move this once more without releasing my hand on the mouse, and then drag it to this place. Here we have it. So what I'm going to do is I will select this, hold down my shift, select this and select the number. Then I'll go to the color, click on the color and change it to white, and I'll click OK. So I think it's looking more attractive. So this is the simplest way we can design business cards in Photoshop.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on digital technology and programming skills. Stay curious and I will see you in the next video.